Ryan's car, previously Dark Ops, has been MIA for a while, but this is why. So I've done a full makeover, not just pretty parts, but he's done a lot underneath and throughout the car to refresh it and revive it for another year.
Started seeing a lot of black and tan cars out there, and somebody at one of the events made a reference to Can-Am colorway or something like that. So instantly I went home, pulled the cage off, sold it, and I was like, time for a color change.
Yeah.
So I didn't want this thing to look like a Can-Am. She doesn't deserve that, and nobody deserves that.
Well, she looks good now. Why don't you start with the main thing, is the wrap on here that changed it.
Yeah.
Now let's start with what did you name it?
The name's Gold Digger.
What is it?
So we're gonna do a poll.
Yes.
And this is gonna officially name the car.
All right.
So type in the comments. So we're gonna put this on Instagram too. Type in the comments, Gold Digger or Princess Sparkle. And you have to live with it. You have to own it. Whatever the people choose.
It is what it is. You know what? I would limit it only to the fellas that subscribe to Patreon. They're the guys that get the say.
I guess we do have an even number or an odd number,
so it'll
for
break the tie.
Tiebreaker. I know it's gonna be. It's
do
gonna be
wanna vote.
unanimous.
Yeah.
All right, let's start with the wrap, dude. Who did the wrap?
Cut you off. Go ahead.
So, Uintah Designs over in Washington, Utah, just down the street here. I went to him. I was like, "Hey, man, I like the things that you've been doing on your cars. Known him for a little bit, and they kind of gave him a loose concept of what I wanted. I was like, I want it to be like military green, and then my cage is going to be gold. So figure something out." And this is what he came up with.
Yeah, I think you killed it.
So totally smoked it. Totally exceeded my expectations.
So on the cage, this is actually a completely different cage.
Yeah, completely different
You sold
cage.
the other one, and you wanted to do the one that we're actually offering for sale now.
Yep. Other one's
a little bit different.
It's a little bit different. We changed a few things, but nothing structural or anything like that. The other thing that Bracken did over at Uintah was, I don't know if you can see the roof. We can cut to a scene there. Is we did a vertical off camber logo in the gold. I don't know what you call it, glitter, I guess.
Yep.
Yep.
So
Sparkle.
he exceeded expectations, knocked it out of the park. That's number one. And then Glenn over at Colorworks Coatings just knocked it out of the park with this greenish gold color. Originally,
It kind of
it
just
was
worked
supposed
out
to
that
be
way.
just gold.
Yeah.
And then it came out of the oven. We looked at it and I was like, "Holy crap, dude, that's green. It's not gonna, that's not what I wanted." And then when we put it on, it matched this color in the wrap almost perfectly.
Yeah, it just
So it was like the dumbest accident that worked out perfectly.
it did. Why don't we go through your suspension, because you completely redid your suspension.
Yeah, so all the original stock parts are gone. Went with the Zbroz high clearance A Arms up front. Had those powder coated uppers to match the cage. The lowers are gloss black, just in case we end up dinging them up or beating them up. Round back.
You did a full refresh like on all
I did
the-
Yep.
So in the back, we did the high clearance trailing arms. You guys have seen those on Royce's car.
Yep. So now you don't have any excuses.
I don't have any excuses, but they're two-tone.
Well, his new excuse is that it's Princess Sparkle and he can't scratch it. Especially his fancy two-tone powder on the trailing arm.
Objection, Your Honor. He's leading the witnesses. He's leading towards that name. Anyway, we did the top color, the color to match the cage, and then we did the lower part of it. Again, Glenn at Colorworks Coatings knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, you did a great job on it.
Come around the backside. He actually taped off and two-toned the radius rods.
Let's see if we can show that, because it's in the shadow here.
Gloss black on the outside. It's a little dusty now, and it's the gold green cage color on the inside.
Yeah. Those are about the sexiest radius rods they make.
It's crazy.
It looks so good.
Yeah, he did such a good job, man. Super stoked about that.
Yeah.
A couple other things we did. Chupacabra.
Oh yeah.
We're running the new style mirrors on this one. Had them powder coated to match. The 12-inch rear view mirror.
Yeah.
Super
so
nice.
These, I mean, we've kind of showed that off in a previous video.
Yeah.
But they're a really big improvement over the original ones.
Yeah, good stuff.
Really happy with them, actually.
Yep. So one more thing we did was Matt over at MB Whips sent us some color changing Fang Lights. So these integrate into your street legal kit. They have a whole bunch of different functions. They kind of run like like your whips do. They have little patterns and a whole bunch of other stuff. So you can do a ton of things with these fangs here. You guys saw the raw Viper, but she's no longer raw.
Yep.
So we did cage colored base, and then shifter knob, and then in the middle is a OD military green.
And then obviously still running the SSS
off-road,
skid plate.
But
Yeah.
that's not going anywhere for sure.
Nope.
What else did we do? We redid the roof.
Oh, the liner.
Again, new color.
That's right. So this has become a staple for us. One, because it's kind of a nice custom touch, and then two, because it helps with the roof squeaking.
Insulations, yeah, it does really good. And then also these Chupacabra headset hangers you saw.
Oh yeah.
I think Royce had them in his car one time when we were doing a video, but had it powder coated to match the cage. Super nice.
So not a whole new car, but man, complete refresh, and it looks awesome.
She got a mommy makeover.
She did, and she looks good.
Anyway,
Princess Sparkle looks amazing.
yeah, that's it.
So we're gonna go drive it, or
No,
okay?
I'm not gonna scratch it.
Back
You're gonna drive
back
it.
to the parking lot then.
No, we're gonna drive it.
I think we need to go somewhere to show off the high clearance trolling arms. Someplace you know you were hitting before. Ryan decides to do this. He's gonna tip on the first obstacle he tries to go on.
Is this not the line?
Well, I don't think it was, but I think he'll be okay.
It's a line.
It is a line. Woo-wee! Yep, missed it. Man, that was so worth it. There you go. Slow motion for you. So if you guys watch the very beginning videos with Ryan, he used to give it a lot of gas on a lot of obstacles, but now he's gone to where he's the exact opposite. He likes to go as slow as possible on every single thing. It's actually pretty fun to watch. Atta baby! Woo!
Yo, so we just got here to the V-notch. Yo. Take two.
That's Utah gangster.
Yeah.
You only get one take.
All right.
Put on a douche blinder.
Yeah. We just got to the V-notch here in Nasty Half, and I was telling these guys that I came through about a week ago with the guys from Revolution Off-Road, and this was filled in with sand like 2 feet higher.
Yeah, it's
Which
pretty high right
probably made it
now.
a lot easier. It was different than before, but
Gotcha.
now it's dug out to about what it's normally like. And you can see it's a pretty tall wall that we have to climb.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's really 5'5".
Yeah.
Anyway. Who's 5'5"?
I'm in the hole.
You've been calling him Captain Princess Sparkles all day.
He deserved that one.
I think you deserve plenty.
Always. I can take it though.
All right, we're gonna get the first scratch on Gold Digger here.
My man. No.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell
Hey,
you the hard
it's not guaranteed yet, one way or the other.
One way or the other.
I'll tell you the hard part in the 4-seater on this is making the turn out.
Yeah.
Because it's fairly straightforward what you need to do. You need to straddle it and go up and then make a hard turn. But there's a big old bump over there that your passenger side wants to climb up
That one right there.
at the same time where you're tilting the entire car to the driver's side.
All right,
See what happens. So
let's do it.
One of us is getting scratched today, buddy.
Now straighten out. Woo! What do you think, dude? Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see if these guys can make it.
All right. Little bit of a pickle there. I think you can get out of it though.
That was a little soon. Nope. Back up a little bit. That back tire's not gonna like it.
It's gonna get in the same spot as that.
Flex on that.
Oh, cow. Dude. Man. He looked like he was in a
That's
bad
where a
spot.
solid axle's good. Well,
Yeah.
sorry, I was just zoomed in on like your nose hairs, dude. Solid axle.
That.
That's a bad little buggy. Let's see how this guy does. This is a cool angle to see what it's actually like down in there.
Dude, it's gnarly down
Like
there.
the roof
This
line
is a cool angle.
the roof line is at that ledge you have to climb up. That shows how deep it is. Well, yeah, if you turn a little too soon, you'll slide right into that hole, as you can see. Well, yeah. What do you guys think? How's it getting out of there?
I don't know.
No, it won't be too hard. Just winch him straight this way.
That's
Yeah,
not an easy obstacle.
It's super difficult. You stay straight a lot longer than you want to.
Yeah.
That's the key. Everyone turned up a little bit too early.
That's part of the game. Sun sets on another day. Give us a politically correct outro here.
How's this?
What do they do?
Really appreciate all the support. Give us a like. Give us a subscribe. We really do appreciate that. Donate to Patreon if you can. That'd be awesome too.
And then as a reminder,
there's at least one dude that's okay.
Don't be a dick.
that's me. Yeah, don't be rude. Subscribe, like the video, share it. That helps us grow. But last reminder, if you're out here and you don't bring your side-by-side or don't have one, come experience it. Mad Moose
Yeah.
Rentals.
Don't do this.
They're located like right there. You can drive the side-by-side straight in.
Yeah.
And code Off Camber saves you 10%, which is a big
Do it.
discount. So anyway, guys, come out and experience it.
Weather's getting good. What a dipstick.
So we're leaving out of here. We're just mobbing down, not even a trail. We're just going down whatever. Royce picked this line and
Squirrel! That's the squirrel line. He's gonna break something for sure.
oh, he's gonna get out of it now though. Attaboy.
Look at that guy. We were just talking about how much, like, of everybody we know, Royce is like the side-by-sider, dude. He
loves
just-
this
he
stuff
loves it
more than anybody else.
anybody.
Absolutely.
He's making sure we're watching. Did you get that? Did you
Don't-
get that on film?
Yeah, don't worry, dude. We got
Did
all
you
of
guys
it.
film that? That was a gnarly climb, bro. Let me show off.
What would we
Go prime time. Go prime time.
What would we do without it?
I love that kid.